Alright guys, what's going on? My name's Daniel Cross, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Call of Duty Ghosts. This is kind of an average, decent gameplay I got on, and I just decided to play. Had a good time. Surprisingly, on the Stonehaven, whichever terrible map, I think it's Stonehaven. God, I don't even remember the name because I'm awful, but I don't like this map. I'll go into that real quick. It's gigantic. That's not really a big issue. For a big map, it actually plays fairly well. I was kind of impressed by that. But other than that, the main issue that I have is contrast. For whatever reason, Call of Duty Ghosts has a very, very rough time with contrast and brightness. For whatever reason, they need to have it on 99 or over 9,000, and you cannot see people at a long range because the game is too bright. Enough of that nonsense. It is what it is. But there's also a whole another thing of dull colors and bright things just irritate the hell out of me. But I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about Titanfall. And we're going to talk about Titanfall Sniping and my expectations for Titanfall. As you guys know, a lot of people went out to LA. I'm not important enough to go, unfortunately. I actually found out about the trip too late. I had a couple friends try to talk to the PR and be like, hey, you guys should let Cross come out. He knows what he's doing. He's really good at stuff like that, and it'd be awesome to have him here. I usually go out to the Call of Duty events. Unfortunately, I didn't know anyone at EA at the time, and when I did get introduced to them, it was a couple days before the event, so that's usually a no. It's really rushed at that point, and I was kind of interested to see how many YouTubers actually went out to that event. Kind of bummed me to be left out, but you know what it is. I might get access to the beta. And, well, I should be getting access to the beta, and that is enough for me. I'm glad to be included in that, and I can't wait to actually get some more hands-on. I did play it for about 30 seconds at PAX, and did not really get a chance to really kill anything, so I can't say anything about the game. But what I did want to talk about sniping, and what you guys expect. Everyone thinks that Call of Duty Ghosts is terrible, and, you know, it's not a good game, and Titanfall is going to come around the corner and be the savior for everything, and it will bring life to your YouTube channel and your montages and whichever. In my opinion, it might not. Titanfall, really quickly, before I get into the details about sniping, has the potential to be what I want to call the next Halo. Halo is a very interesting shooter, and it's going to become, you know, something like that. You have a mixture between Titanfall. Titanfall is, you have characters that can run around very quickly, they can move, they're mobile, they're fast, they can jump, they have vertical scaling to where they can go upwards on buildings, side, ledges. It's not just a straight, flat gameplay like we had in other past shooters. You can use your environment in a way that you've never been able to use before. I'm not sure what the limitations are, but if you've seen any gameplay or if you've seen trailers and videos, you can see people running, jumping up on buildings, going wherever they please. And that's something that's going to be a very challenging aspect of this game, especially for sniping. One of the things about Ghost and why it struggles so hard is because of the vertical playstyle. People are not used to it, and that's why sniping is so difficult. You have large maps, you have lots of areas where people can be, and you struggle to keep up with all of that. In Titanfall, that's a possibility, and that might make sniping a lot more difficult. Now, my main concern with sniping in Titanfall is going to be how strong are the weapons? What are they going to be like? Are they going to be, you know, similar bolt action, slow firing? Are they going to be one-shot kills is probably the biggest decision, or is it going to be a two-shot body kill like Battlefield? Ooh, this is a nice little quad feed I got. Gotta love it, especially in a random spot too. I suppose it's closer to the back spawn, but it is what it is. And if you look back at past games that had sniper rifles that are, you know, one-shot kills to the head only versus, you know, two to the body or wherever at, it's always become a more difficult, more strategical game. It offers a challenge, which I'm not opposed to, but at the same time, when you have a lot of verticality and a lot of action, fast-paced, it's going to be way more difficult than what you could predict. So we don't know what we're going to get. It just depends on what the developers have decided. That's why I feel it's similar to Halo, Battlefield. You're probably going to have, I want to say, smaller maps, more flexibility in playstyle. It's going to be very aggressive. If you look at Battlefield, Battlefield's a great game. It doesn't seem to be super aggressive. You know, sometimes the matches get laid out a little while. You know, you're traveling, you're running across a large map, you're trying to cover an area as a group, and that's something that doesn't interest me. It plays slowly compared to Call of Duty. Call of Duty is an arcade shooter. It's aggressive. It's in your face. That's the pace that we set for COD, and that's what makes it such a great game. With Halo, Halo is more of an accuracy type of style, and you would run around. You know, the maps were decent, but when you fought, it was team-based. It was very strategic, and if you had a better aim than the other person, and you were able to consistently burst people in the head versus the guy who comes around emptying his clip, more than likely you're going to win in 2 to 3 bursts because you lowered his shield, got a headshot in three clips, and then, you know, it's very, very simple compared to the guy who sprays and hopes to kill you. And I feel Titanfall might be this way. It might come a merger of all 3 of these in one, and it could be a very fantastic game. You know, this is Respawn Entertainment. These are the guys that brought you Call of Duty 4. I have full confidence in knowing what they're doing, and I feel that it'll be a good game. Will sniping be the same as it's ever been in the past? I don't think so. But in my opinion, guys, sniping is going to be around. Sniping is something unique. It has an elegance to it. It's very, I want to say, like, romanticized in terms of montages. It's idolized. It's something that we enjoy. It doesn't matter what you do. You know, there are montages on every game, and it's always revolved around sniping. It's always revolved around killing and being the best on the other player, besting the other player is what I should say. And it's one of those things that we like to brag about and push and show off. And I feel that that's something that will continue on any game. Does it matter what pace it's at? Does it matter how? No, it's going to protect. It's going to come down to the player's skill, his ability to present his episode montage, whichever he's going for, and his ability. So I do think Titanfall will be good. Sniping should be interesting, and we'll have to wait to see more. Anyway, guys, this is Cross. I hope you enjoyed this, and take care.